Hello. So yesterday we learned how can we use the pen tool to create the curves and all, right? But now what do we have to see that how can we do the whole thing with the pen tool? Yesterday we only learned how to use it. Now see, I'm just gonna make it small. I'm right now fitting it to the board. You can, if you want, you can make it big as well. Okay, let's keep it like this. I just want that flat, so I'm just gonna trace it out. Now, look over here. We have to open the layer box. Okay, so you'll go to window and layers for that. And I have put the tracing photo in which layer? The tracing layer. And now I'm locking it. Now I'll be working on the layer 2. So what we are going to take? We are going to take our pen tool and start drawing it. So how to draw it? We'll just take the pen tool and remember in which box we have to fill the color? The last box. The first box we are going to fill the color once we are done. Now check over here. Okay, so we are using the traditional method right now. I'm gonna show you two, three more easier method after that. So see, just think where you're going to fill the similar colors. So over there, you're just gonna make one stroke. Suppose if you want to fill different color to each petal, the petal will become into one part. Okay. So let's try to make the whole flower a different, like each petal differently first of all. Just try to take as less snot as you can. Like, see, I'm trying right now, it's not happening. So, what do we have to do? We just have to take smaller steps now. Now, I don't need this, so I'm just gonna let it go. Let it go by pressing Alt or Option key. Let's make the petal into one different shape. Now, escape to leave that and start the next one. Again, escape. And I'm closing it. Then I'll start the next one. Look, I ended over here, then I'm not starting over there. Why? Because I know otherwise I'll get this knots problem and all. So I'm just starting at the another corner and then I'm just going to move over there and then I won't have any problem. Alt, okay, everything is set and now done. Let's look. These are how our three petals are looking. Don't worry, when we are going to fill the color, it's gonna be more better. I'm just gonna put one drop. And I'm just gonna break it. And now we are done with the petal shape, right? So I'm just gonna go back to my selection tool and check if anything looks not proper to me, like this one is not looking proper to me. So I'll just click on the node and then just change it. Okay, like this one also I want to check. Perfect. Now everything looks proper to me. Now we are just gonna play with the weight of the stroke. Remember what do we have to open for that? Window and stroke. Now what will you do? You try making it big, small. I'm just gonna select everything and then use it. Okay, now see, this is a little bit bold. If you want, you can also apply the profile on this one. So what will happen? It will create more interesting strokes like this. See, this one is looking good. Now, how this traditional method works, like everything is overlapping, right? So I'm just gonna fill the color to this one. Every petal I'm gonna fill the color. Let's fill red color in each of the petal, okay? Now still, if you'll see, what happened once you press the color, remember the overlapping lines, those are not visible anymore. Why? Let me show you again. So it's all about the placement, okay? Now see, this petal is coming on top of that. So if I'll just take this petal and right click and arrange. Arrange means what? To change its order, like how five kids are there. One is behind each one. So if I do the bring to front, now can you see this petal is overpowering that? So what we are seeing, that line first. And the same, if I'll do this, arrange, bring to front. Now see that petal is overpowering that one, but I don't want that, so I'm just gonna send it to back. Now see, same. Okay, which one should be on the back? Like let's send this one to the back so that this one will look more proper. Arrange, send to back, and now see. So look over the flower. In the starting, it was looking so bad. Okay, but now once we are done, it's perfect. And now what we have to do, we have to add small dots in the center. So Illustrator has all the tools already ready. Like I'll be just taking the Eclipse tool and then doing it. I'm not gonna do the fill right now. Let's make it first and then we'll fill it. I'm just making it small. Zooming in, Control plus. Just doing it freehand right now, nothing special. Now see, all the things are done. But check now if I want to select it all, okay, like these days I have to do, it will take a lot of time, right? So what we generally do, we keep everything in a separate layer. Like this is my petal, so I'm just gonna name it petal, and I'm gonna lock it. Now I'll make all the small circle with my eclipse tool. So what is the difference is that key now everything is separate, right? So it will be easier for me to select whichever I want to select first. Like now if I want to select the circle, I can just select this layer and every circle will get selected and I can fill the color easily like how we were able to do it in the petal. But if everything is into one, so you'll have to do a lot of mehnat before doing anything. Now see, all the small circles are into this layer. So where do we have to click to select all the layer? Just over this point. Now select the color, do OK. I'm just going to deselect it by going back to my selection tool and click over here. Now see all the petals are done and all the circles are done in just 2 minutes, right? Let's complete the whole flower. Now there are the leaves, okay? Now try to understand what do you want to see first, leaves or the flower? So accordingly place the layer, okay, so that you don't have to do the send to back and all a lot. So I want the leaves behind the flower. So I'll make a new layer and put it below the petal. This will become my leaf layer. And I'm just gonna start drawing. See, all the other layers are locked, so it's just gonna protect my work. Now, see, even if I'm starting to draw from this point, it doesn't matter. Why? Because anyway, when I'm just gonna lock this thing, matlab ki this is behind the petal. So what will you be seeing first? The petal itself. And now why the color is coming back? Because this was never off. So I'm just gonna off it. And see, right now I'm using black color to trace it. It's better if you use a colorful one so that you can easily see everything, whatever you are doing. See, in the whole leaf, we wanted a similar color. So that is why I'm just making one part, okay? If you want a different color into that, you'll make it in a different part, like how we were doing for the petal. See, and okay, and I'm just gonna do this one as well. Press escape. If this is my leaf layer, I'm doing everything for the leaf over here itself. And hold the control key, press escape, press escape. See, after some times you'll be a pro in making all these curves and all. So it's just a matter of time. I'm just gonna give one more dot over here, control and click. Just yes. Let's see how's it looking. Eye of my tracing. Okay, I just, yes, it's looking good. Let's continue. And now this is done, this one leaf, right? So let's see if we want to edit anything. I want to edit this line. Then which tool we have to take? The direct selection tool to edit it. I'm just gonna click on that knot and done. And this one also, right? So just zoom in, click and just drag it. And you're done. Click and drag it and you're done. Okay, this one as well. Click and drag it and you are done. Now see, our motif is ready and I want to fill the color. And also, okay, matlab, if you'll notice the leaf, you want to fill the color into what? The main shape, okay? So which one you select? Just this line, okay? Not the whole thing. And then fill the color. Now can you see everything is done? But suppose what will happen if it will come to front? Arrange, bring to front. Now can you see nothing is visible? Then what will you do? You just need to send the colored one below everything. So I'm just gonna do arrange, send to back. And now you can see everything is done. Now, what do I want? I want to apply some profile to this one. But see, we have done everything into one layer, the leaf, right? So what will we do? We'll open the leaf layer and this one I don't want to do anything. So for 1 second, I'm just gonna lock it and then I'm gonna click over here to select it. Now can you see apart from that leaf, everything is selected and I can apply the profile. That's my pretty tool. I'll just try to increase the size. This one, no. And why we locked it, try to understand why we locked it, so that I didn't want to apply anything on the bigger stroke. So if I'll open it up and apply the profile over there also the profile got applied. So it's on you if you want to apply that over there or not. I didn't want to, so I locked it. I don't want to apply anything over here. So I'm just gonna lock it and lock, and then I'm gonna select. And now see, you can easily edit it. See, yeah, this petal is also done. I'm just gonna lock this leaf and open this tracing paper again. I'm making each leaf into a different one. If you want, you can just make it into the same one. But I like to keep it simple. So I'm just gonna make it and see this leaf needs to go below the petal, but I'm taking it below the leaf as well. So I'm just gonna name it leaf 2. But see, traditionally what we do, we keep all the leaf into one so that we can apply the same stroke. Like let's do for the last 4 leaves like that. So I'm just gonna take my pen tool and then I'm gonna make the main shape of this one. See, the more you will divide it like similar to the stroke and all, the more easier it will become for you. Okay. So like see right now what I'm doing, I'm dividing all the leaf into one, like all the 4 leaves. Because every leaf I want to look similar itself on some sense, right? So why not make it into a same layer so that you don't have to edit it a lot. Now I'm just gonna do this. I'm doing it a little fastly. Now see what we are doing, we're just drawing the main shape over here, okay, nothing else. Let's do this one as well. Okay, now eye of the tracing paper. Now what we have done, we have drawn complete 5 shape into one where I need to fill the color. See, this one, this one, this one, this one. So I'll just select everything and fill what color? The green color. And now what has happened, in just 1 second, we could fill the color rather than selecting one, one, one. Okay. So now this will become my leaf main shape. Just because I wanted the same color, that is why it become into a new layer. And then the inside detail should be where? Above the main shape. So I'm just gonna make it inside detail and tracing paper on. See, now you cannot see anything in the tracing paper. Why? Because the color layer is above it. So I'm just gonna eye of that and main shape. P. And over here, we are just going to do the, okay, now what do we have to do? Off the fill. I'll do only for 2 leaves. Okay, this one is done. Now see, in just 1 second, it's ready, right? And over here also I want to add, even though it was not in the photo, I just want to add myself. And now B and click somewhere. You can edit the stroke, whatever you want. Now I'm just gonna draw for the next leaf. And suppose this one is done. Now see, if I want to apply this profile on the strokes, what do we have to do? We have to select whole inside detail into one go. Select it and then we can apply the profile. So it was more easier, right? Because we wanted the same quality of stroke. So the more you'll divide it in the kind like one type wise, then it will be more easier for you to work on. Like let's suppose this flower, okay? So all the petals you want to fill the same color. So what we can do, we can make the petal into one layer, all the inside detail into another, and these round into one. So let's do for one more flower and divide it into layers, okay? So let's make it one flower. So I'm just gonna make it above that. Let's name it round. Okay. Every layer I'm locking it, okay, so that I don't do any confusion in the lock. So now we have used the pen tool. I want to show you people one more tool, that is the brush tool. Before you start using the brush tool, what do you have to do? Double press on the brush tool. This is the paintbrush tool. Just the brush, okay, not the block brush. You have to use the brush tool, okay. Now double click over here. See, accurate matlab, when you're gonna do accurate and you'll start drawing it. See, even if I'm drawing a little bit curvy line, a little bit zigzaggy line, the line will not come properly. So what will you do? You will make it a little bit towards the smooth. I keep it till here so that even if I'll draw some a little bit zigzaggy, it will come smooth like how we draw with the pen tool. So it's easier for me to manage. So what will I do? First of all, you're gonna do that. And now what you have to do, you have to keep all these three things on. Keep selected means like how you see the pen tool knots and all when you draw something. That will what happens over there. And then you will use brush stroke because we want to fill something over there. Okay. And you can just keep it 10 pixels. So what does that mean? Within 10 pixels, it's gonna be smooth. Okay. And then you'll do okay. Now again the same color. I'm just going to pick a different color for you to see when I'm drawing it. Okay. So now let's divide it first. Okay. What do we have to do? See, this part I want to fill one color. I'm dividing it even though I don't need it, but I'm dividing it into more smaller sections. Okay. So I'm just going to draw this one. Don't worry about the width and height because you know over here you can easily change it. So I'm using my brush tool. See, you can use anything, brush tool, pen tool, whatever you like. Now this one is done. Then I can draw my petals into this one itself because I want to fill the same kind of petals also. I'm just gonna make each petal. See, brush tool will take a little bit of command, like 1-2 days of practice, but once you do, it will be more better and much easier to use. And now see this petal is also done. And it's okay if you'll do some mistakes because you can edit it always. Now these two petals I want to look like one. So I'm just gonna make it into one. It's okay. Like see mine is also coming a little bit zigzaggy, but I can edit it always. Okay, this one got a little bit long. Sorry. Now see what is the problem if you start drawing, it's gonna catch it like that. So what do you have to do? You have to start from a new point. And then you are done. Again, don't draw from here. This one is active. So I'm just going to start drawing from here. And look over here, I'm trying to close all these as a shape so that it's easier even if you want to edit in the future. Now all the petals are done. I'm just going to eye off this tracing paper. And now what is the problem? This one is the problem. So which tool you have to use? That selection tool. But if you noticed, I forgot to close it. So anyway, I want to close it. So what will I do? I'll just draw a little bit more over here. Okay, now this one is also done. Other than that, everything looks cool. Yes, now let's fill the color first and do everything. So how to select everything at once? Just click over here. Now I don't want the pink color obviously over there. So I'm just gonna take the black. You can take any color. And I cannot see my dot. So now, look over here. Even if you are uploading the profile, nothing is happening. Why? Because you can see the 3PT round written over there. That should go from basic first of all. Then only it can be applied. Always remember that, okay? Now I'm just increasing it. This one looks very cool actually. Now this is done. What do we have to do now is to fill the color. I usually use pen tool. I all the time use the brush tool itself. It's way too faster. You can see I've drawn this in very less time. So now I just have to select it and fill the color. I'm just going to fill that pink itself. Now see, Illustrator is very fancy. Okay, it's just gonna try to do the work for you. Like, see, it has made this petal into the back, this one in the front. So you have to see if it's doing it correctly or not. This one I wanted a little bit on the top. So I'm just gonna do arrange and bring to front. Now this one is on the top. See, you can see that the line, that is how I'm getting to know which one is on the back. See, this one is on the back, this one is on the front. Let's take this one into the front as well. Arrange, bring to front. Now this is looking cool on the back itself. Let's take this on to the front. Transform, arrange, sorry, bring to front. Now this is coming in front of that as well. So how will you do that? Now two objects are on the front. So you'll try first of all transform, arrange, bring forward. Forward means one step up, but this one is still on the top. Okay. I think that okay. This one is looking cool. Now see my flower is done. And if you want to apply different color to each petal, you can also do that. Now see if I want to apply this color to the petal and something else to this petal. So you can just select one petal and do it because all the things we have done is in a closed shape and you have to make sure you do that, okay? Now this is done. This one is going to be green in color. Like, let's see how many things you want to take of similar color into this one. Okay, let's make it pink first. Eyedropper and just now I want to keep this a different color. Let's do it of a different color. But this thing, I want to do all the things green into one. So I'm just gonna name it fast flower. I am yet to do the inside detail, okay? The all these style strokes and all. Let's do it at the end for everything at once because all the things are going to be of one in color or two most probably. So this one will become my leaves. Now see, if I put the leaves below the flower, it's gonna be beneficial to me. So I'm just gonna put the leaves below the flower. I'm just gonna use the brush tool itself to draw. It's faster. Okay, the color is getting filled up. Now see, this one is active. So if I draw from here, you can see the line went to that side itself. It starts editing. Okay, this one is not fully closed, so I'll have to close it. Now what will I do? I'll start drawing from here. Now see, this one I'm drawing, I'm not able to draw. So which tool I'm going to use? Pen tool over here. I'll just take a different color so that you can see also. See, mix and match. Pen tool is for P, brush tool is for B. Just get this one went alt and break it. And see, even if the overlap doesn't matter, right? Because you can do the bring front thing. Here, then let's draw it with the pen tool itself. Okay, a little bit longer I've taken. Alt and break it. And now alt and break it. Okay, I think I need to zoom in a little bit more because I couldn't see anything. Yes, alt and break it. And we are done. Let's close the shape. And we are done closing this one as well. I'm just trying to draw one flower itself. You do the rest the same way you have to do it, right? I'm gonna go back to my brush tool. I by mistake broke it. I'm just gonna start drawing from that point itself. And see, it doesn't matter if you start drawing from the front or from the down. You just have to start drawing it. It will automatically connect. It's a very smart software. Now see, I'm starting to draw from here. Just the front, just the start and the last word, you need to make sure you are mixing. See, brush tool comes with a little bit of zigzaggy things like, see, over here you can see it's drawing that line again and again. So what do you have to do? You have to deselect everything first of all by taking the selection tool and clicking somewhere so that nothing is on. If the node is on, the brush tool gets a little bit cranky and it's just gonna do whatever it wants to do. So I'm just gonna eye off everything. This is looking cool. Let's select the whole layer just by clicking over here. This one also got selected. I want it, let's say green in color itself for the outline. And uh, now can you see this one? One stroke is not getting selected because that is why it's going like that. Okay, it's open from here. See, this, if I'll just zoom in so that you can see, this is one line, this is one line. Both of them are not closed. See. So what do we have to do? We just have to take our brush tool and mix it. Let's see if both are together now. No, not yet together. So let's do it with the pen tool itself. Just gonna, yes. P. See, pen tool is gonna be pen tool. It's gonna help you in a lot of ways, like this one right now. So now I'm just gonna start selecting everything again and just fill the color. Do okay? Over there also it's open. You can see now when it's open, it comes like that. And it will happen when you're using the brush tool. So you'll have to be a little bit careful and just edit it with what? The pen tool. Let's see which line is open now. This one and this one is not connected. So what will I do? I'll take my pen tool and connect both of that. See, how do you know it's not connected? Like when you click on something, like see, if I click on something, the whole path is getting selected because this one is connected. Now this one is connected. This one is also connected. This one we connected just right now. Now this one, see, this part is not connected. That is why when I'm clicking over there, it's not getting selected. So what we do, we'll just click on this and P for pen tool, and I'm just gonna merge these two. How do you merge? You just click on the last node and the first node. Okay, this is getting a little messy. I'm just gonna delete it and I'm just gonna click on the last node of that one and start drawing again. See, much easier, right? So just you'll have to be a little bit patient at the end. Now I'm just gonna select everything in the leaves and I'll fill the color. Now see, it's getting properly filled. And for the outline, I want black itself. Black was looking good. Now, what do we have to do? First of all, see, this black one is because of the using of the brush tool, okay? So just have to select the basics. So everything is back to normal. And profile, if you want to apply something. I like to apply it because otherwise it looks very normal. I'm just gonna, this is done. Now if you check if you want to get something in the front, like this one, I want it in the front. So right click, arrange, bring to front. Now can you see this is one in the front? This one is nicely placed. Sorry, I did something. Okay. This one is also nicely placed. This one is also, everything is nicely placed. Now, what do I have to do? I have to do the flower inside detail. So I'll just do for flower first. I'm just gonna name it flower inside detail. Look, my layer box is very clean right now. So when you're doing this, I want you people to click a photo of your layer box and send it to me, showing you or layer box is also that clean. So this time I'm gonna use the brush tool, okay? So how do you, okay, let's off the fill. And how do you break stroke? Pressing escape. See, this one is not going, my hand is not going straight. This will come the problem like the hand is not going straight because you are literally drawing it and you're drawing with a mouse. So it's going to come a little bit tough now. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to on the smoothness mode. So even if my hand is not going like that, the brush tool will go. Now see how smooth is that? This one, and this one as well, right? This one as well. If you want, you can make the dots in a new layer as well. Okay, I'm just gonna see on the flower. This is looking good. Let's add one more over here. Over here. See, if I would have made these two flowers separately, I could have added this kind of line over there. But I didn't do that because I wanted both the flowers to look alike. So it's okay. Now we are ready to use the style. So I'm just gonna select everything. Make it first of all basic because I'm using the brush tool. If you're using the pen tool, you don't have to do the basic thing. This one's looking cool and I'm gonna play with the color. Yes, now this is looking good. And if you want to add one, two more color, like suppose I want to make one more flower inside detail, but this one is a different color. So I'm just gonna lock it and I'm just gonna take my brush and start drawing wherever I want it. Like I want it just over here itself. I want it in a different color to make it feel a little bit more pop. I'm just drawing it. Just gonna draw, draw. Okay, this one I don't want. Now let's do the selection of the whole thing, change it into basic. And if you want to apply it separate different color, just take that different color and do okay. See, this is looking like this right now. I'm just gonna apply some style stroke over there, profile, stroke. And you know what we do to the inside detail as well, like this one, we can apply a little bit of shading effect also. We'll go to where effect, blur, Gaussian blur. And I'm just gonna apply it and do okay. And now just deselect it and you can see that the flower is glowing right now because everything has turned into a blur, that lines that we have drawn. So this is the benefit that you get when you do everything in a separate layer. You can easily edit it. Like let's try putting a different color. Now you can see that it has the blue glow. So I just wanted a little bit of whitish glow. So I'm just going to take the white color. Oh, okay. Now see. And I feel that this one is getting a little too much. So I'm just going to select it and delete it. This one also delete it. And now this is done. Now let's remove the tracing paper and see our flowers that we have drawn. So basically we have drawn two motifs right now and we have used the Gaussian blur. So now what I want you people to do, I'm just going to send you a file with a lot of motif options and you have to draw motifs into that. At least five motifs from there, the flower, and five motifs from a different file that I'm going to send you. And you have to use the Gaussian blur. This is what you have to do. Try to use the brush tool and the pen tool both, and each motif should be into a separate thing like this. Okay. If you want to do one more thing, you can do. You can open a new file for everything. Like I've done two flower motif over here, right? You can make two separate file for this one, like this one into a separate one and that one into a separate one. For now, what will I do? I'm just gonna unlock these. Okay, this unlock, sorry, and then select it. Remember what was the shortcut for select all? Control A. And these four layers are only open, so I can only move this four. And now see our flower is looking so pretty. This one also if you want to edit a little bit, let's do that, okay? I'm just gonna make a new layer above the petal, okay? Because I want to apply some blur over there. So I'm just gonna add blur detail and I'm gonna make some stroke over there with the brush tool. See, I'm gonna lock everything because you won't even know when you are jump to the next layer. Okay, so lock everything. So I'm just gonna take the darker color first of all for this red itself. See, it's automatically going below the round thing. I don't have to do the send to back and all because it is below that. I'm just doing it, not thinking much. And now what do you have to do? Select all the blur details. First of all, make it basic. Okay, the brush tool, it's like one extra step, but it makes your work faster. So I think you can just do it. Now let's see it. This one is already looking good. I don't want to blend it. Okay, let's add too much. Okay, let's select again all. I'm just first of gonna do basic and see this is and apply the strokes. So I have to do that again. Like this one, no. This one, no. This one, no. This one looks good. And you can play with the width and height. Now see, this flower is also done. If you want to apply the leaves detail and do it, but you'll have to do five flowers, okay? Five flowers, animals. There will be a lot of motifs that I'm going to send you. You can choose any five so that we can use that later on our print making. Okay, just send the photo of the layer box and the motifs to me once you are done.